A question for you. Have you heard of the phrase, greed is good? Raise your hand if you have. Okay, and how many of you actually agree with this? I thought so. Well, let's explore that a little bit, shall we? I want to take you on a quick journey in two different places. First, I'm taking you into the board room of a very large multinational corporation. We could be New York, London, Singapore, Tokyo. We are on the high floor of a very mighty office building in the center of the city business district. One side of the room is windows with a sweeping view of the skyline. The room is very large and dominated by a boardroom table. It is made of oak, very dark, polished and varnished. It reflects the light to perfection with a golden glow. The opposite wall is also covered with oak. It gives a very gentlemanly and comfortable feeling to the room. Now, at the head of the table, there's a painting of the man who founded the corporation 200 plus years ago. He's very distinguished and classy. On the opposing wall, you also have paintings of the distinguished gentleman who steered the corporation through the years. Around that table, you have 24 chairs. They're made of leather, very comfortable. On those chairs are sitting 24 board members. They are all in their 50s and 60s. They have white hair, dark suits, silk ties, and white shirts. Now, can you feel the power? Can you feel the expertise of that room? They have money. They're successful. They have relationships. They know how to work in the system. Well, they are the system. Now I'm taking you to another place completely different. We're going into the living room of a young lady called Jade. Jade is 28 years old. She's a biochemical engineer. Currently, she works at a pharmaceutical company. She is basically a lab scientist. She kind of likes her job because the lab is what she really enjoys doing. But Jade has a passion. And that passion is for the environment. And that passion has been driving her to work nights and weekends on that special project of hers. You're seeing her now. It's 3 in the morning and she's just poring over her data. She's sitting on her dinner table. Sorry, the dinner table is IKEA. She's wearing shirts, a t-shirt and jeans. On the table, you see there's 2 computers, there's 3 mobile phones, a cup of tea, half-eaten pizza, and a whole bunch of papers. It's quite a mess, but you can just see the creativity, you can see the enthusiasm, you can see the sparks when she's working on her project. However, today, if you're talking to Jade, you're going to find her a little bit down. Today, she went to the bank. She was trying to get some money so that she could further her research. The bank looked at everything she had to show and they said, nah, no, thank you. Of course, Jade is really smart. She knows it. The bank is looking at making money, and what she's doing right now, it's not making money. She knows that when her products comes out, she's looking at a way to package food with basically vegetable fibers recycled into containers. She'll have to compete with plastics. Plastics are cheap, they're easy, they're great pollutants, but hey, you know, they're a good way to make money. She knows that. But she also knows that without the money from the bank, she can't get her product to work from a financial point of view. Now, what is it that Jade needs? She needs funds. She needs expertise. She might need relationships. She might need somebody to manufacture what she's trying to do. She might need a team of scientists to help her in her research. She might need a distribution channel. She might need a business plan. She might need strategy. She might need communication. But she doesn't have access to that. Now, who do you think has all that? Yeah, of course, the gray suits. They have that. They have money, they have power, they have relationship. They know banking, they know legal, they know everything. And if they don't know something, they know someone who knows it. Don't worry. Now, the thing is, Why would those gray suits talk to Jade? With her jeans and her t-shirt and her half-eaten pizza on the IKEA table? Why would they? Well, they wouldn't, because they do things for the company, and the company is here to make money. That's what the company does. Now, I want to give you back to what I said at the beginning. Greed is good. Well, no, greed is not good. Sorry, it just isn't. But greed is the love of money, and that is not good. Money, however, is just a tool. It's just a thing. It's not something you should love, definitely, but it's not something you should hate either. It's just a way to get things done, in my view. Why do I share that with you? Because I have a dream. My dream is a dream job, because I'm somebody who works. Sorry, I'm not much of a dreamer. My dream job would be to be that person who takes the guys with the gray suits and Jade and put them in a room and get them to work together. Wow, that job would just like make me happy, seriously. It's just beyond what I could even think of. Now, the thing is, I know it's really hard because at the end of the day, you know, the world is the way it is. But I have things that make me think a bit positive. Number one is, you know what, technology has made a lot of progress. For those of you who are old enough, you know, solar panels at some point when I was back in Europe was like, this is never going to work, it's too expensive. Today, solar panels can be made cheaply and they work well. Electric cars, same thing. That was a pipe dream for years and years and years. And now we have a company who just does that, right? So I do believe technology is going to get us there. And the other thing that makes me positive is, you know, those guys in the gray suits? Well, they're people. They have families, they have communities, they have children, grandchildren, and maybe a few of them have this big, big green heart that's just waiting to do something great for the planet. They just don't know what. So this is why this is my dream. And I believe that with my abilities, I could make an impact. Now, I just want to conclude with one question to you guys. Do you think you could make a difference to Jade? If you think so, please do. She really, really needs you. Thank you.
Round of applause for Xavier.